Today, we're going to talk about 5 valuable lessons that I've learned after just completing 20,000 trips and earning over $250,000 in revenue over the last 2.5 years being a driver for Uber and Lyft in San Francisco. And stick around because at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you one of the most important tips that I have for being a rideshare driver so you can do it profitably and with a smile on your face. So hey everybody, this is Jay Cradeur with the Rideshare Guy, and 2 Sundays ago I was able to hit the 20,000 ride mark. Let me show you some screenshots. So here are screenshots. The first one is of course Lyft, where I had 11,653 rides, and then Uber I had 8,354, and then I used my calculator app and added them up and got 20,007 rides. This was a couple of Sundays back. So boom, I'm now in the 20,000s. So let's get into the 5 things that I have learned that I think are the most important things that I've learned since I started driving in January of 2016. The first is focus on the hours. You know, there are a lot of YouTube channels and YouTube videos and articles written about little tips and techniques and things you can do to get a little bit here and a little bit there, and really what matters the most is the hours. You'll find there's a pretty strong correlation between a week where you drive 50 hours and a week you drive 25 hours. Your income's going to be at least double when you do the 50 hours. So focusing on the hours, as I've learned, is the most important thing. It's important that I get up every day and I do my job, because if I don't do my job, then I'm not going to make the money. So most important thing, focus on the hours. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is shut up and drive slow. So it almost seems like a joke, but this is such valuable information, because when I'm in my car, I don't even try to talk. I say hi, they say hi, and that's all I say unless they want to talk a little bit more. And then I drive slow, almost as if I'm like a 90-year-old man, you know, just cruising the streets of San Francisco, really slow. And you know what? I get good ratings. I have like a 4.96. You know what? I get really good tips because I'm not getting in my own way. Shut up and drive slow. That's my second big learning after 2.5 years. My third recommendation is don't play rap or EDM, electronic dance music. I've had more passengers tell me that they are so happy to be in my car because I'm playing some jazz music or some very light rock. And they tell me that they've been in cars where the speakers were going really loud with rap or electronic dance music. And it's very alarming. I've been in cars where the music's coming out the back speakers hard, man, and I feel assaulted. So my strong recommendation is tone the music down, find something that's softer and gentler, because this will make you more money. Number 4 is create and follow a daily ritual. Now, I actually made a whole video just about my daily ritual, but in short, I get up at the same time each day. I get up at 4:45, get myself all put together. I put gas in my car. I get my coffee at 6 o'clock. I'm on the road. I'm driving a certain amount of hours. Then I got a time where I work out. Then I got a time that I do other things. And then I got a time for eating my dinner. And then I got a time where I take it easy before I go to sleep. So strong recommendation is create a daily ritual, because once you have the ritual, then you don't have to think about it. You can really just focus on doing what you need to do. That's the power of the ritual. There's less to think about. You just do your job, and you're guaranteeing yourself that you're going to work the hours each day and each week that you want to, that you've set out for yourself, because it's in the schedule. It's built in. The other thing about the daily ritual that's important is you make it enjoyable. So I include things like eating a big lunch, right, at a restaurant, or being sure to work out, really working out, and being able to give myself time for a break, you know, for suitable breaks. Okay, so these are all important things to include in your daily ritual. Now the fifth and final, and what I consider probably the most important thing, is that you, as a driver, get 8 hours of sleep. Driving our cars full-time is physically and mentally draining. We, more than most people, need to get a full 8 hours of sleep. Have you ever tried driving on 6 hours of sleep? What I notice is I get a little sloppy when it comes to like getting across a yellow light. I also have far less tolerance when it comes to my passengers. If they disturb me, I'm going to let them know. I don't have a capacity to handle BS, which is definitely a part of our job as drivers, is to tolerate some passengers that aren't necessarily nice or particularly rude. So getting those 8 hours of sleep puts us at our best, most operable, most ready to engage with the job. And when you get 6 hours or less, it's almost as if you're drunk, you're impaired. And when you're driving machinery around that's 1 to 2 tons, and we're carrying human beings in our care, it's really important that you are fully alert and fully capable. And the best way to do that is by getting 8 hours of sleep a night. There you go. That's what I've learned after 20,000 rides, 250,000 in earnings in 2.5 years being a rideshare driver and loving every minute of it while I'm taking lots of vacations. So this is Jay Cradeur with the Rideshare Guy. I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Every week you get 1, 2, 3, sometimes up to 4 videos all around being a rideshare driver, this gig economy. It's an excellent channel here. Subscribe, like this video, make comments if you like. Y'all go out and have a great day. Be safe out there.